Hi Gemini, welcome or welcome back to my channel. We're doing your weekly messages for next week from the 18th of March up until the 24th of March. I've already pulled the oracle cards as per usual, so we'll get straight into it. So the first thing that you got is orphaned. And this is basically saying that you might be in this place where you're feeling like a bit of a misfit, like you don't fit in with your group of people and you needing to find your soul tribe. This is about understanding that it's okay to be different, firstly. Secondly, that your soul tribe is out there, so don't give up. It is, you will find them and you will find the people that you fit in with. Then we have waxing crescent moon, and it says have faith in your dreams, and this card literally says do not give up. And it's about keeping the faith because things are working for you right now. Yes, you do still need to put in the hard work to be able to get there, and you are nearly there, but you still have to put in the work to get to where you want to be. But it is saying that this is possible for you, so just keep going and don't give up. And then we have cat spirit, and it says claim your independence. And this card is basically saying that if you need to release any sort of codependency that you have with someone else in your life, that like someone that that you're feeling very dependent on, or that it is about just being, separating yourself from other people at this time, whether that's your relationship, whether that's your friendships, whether that is co-workers, whoever it is. Just try to spend some time alone and claim back your independence, and that it's, the universe will work for you if you're in a very independent mindset, and rather than relying on other people. And then we have the Empress in reverse. So you could be in a phase where you're feeling maybe a little bit needy or codependent. And this also is about maybe being a little bit too materialistic, focused on money rather than like fertility. It could also be infertility, or maybe like too protective over your creations, or over, just overprotective in general. And then you could also be feeling emotionally overwhelmed at the moment with the Empress in reverse. So let's see, what does the tarot have to say for you, Gemini? Okay, so we got the Two of Wands first, we got the Page of Pentacles, we got the King of Wands, Eight of Swords, the Chariot, we have the Devil, we have Queen of Pentacles, the World, and the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck we have the Two of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Okay, so Gemini, things at the bottom of the deck, things that you don't see coming. I could read this in two ways, and you need to take what resonates for you, okay? I don't like to say anything about third parties, but this could be a very clear message for someone that you're romantically involved with is going to betray you in some way, and you're going to feel very hurt. There's going to be some sort of ending because of a third party. Keep in mind, a third party does not have to be another person. It could just be friendships, right? It could just be have to do with like working in general, or like there is someone in their life that is interfering in this relationship. It doesn't actually have to be like another romance that they're dealing with, but it can be as well. I'll get a clarify on this, so don't panic yet. The other way that I could read this, I had to say that message because I have to be honest with what comes out, right? The other way that I could read this is that maybe there is a romantic connection coming in for you, or balance with a good time within your romantic connection, but only after you move past some sort of hurt in your life, some sort of ending or betrayal that you've been through, and that you might need to get the support that you need, maybe from friendships, to be able to get past this so that you can have a more balanced connection. This could also in another way be that maybe you need to end overindulging in some way, because the Three of Cups is about having a very good time, maybe too much drink or drugs even, so that could have to do with it as well. We'll get a clarifier, like I said, but we'll do the reading first and then we'll get some clarifiers. So the middle of your reading we have the Chariot. So this is Cancerian energy, and with the Chariot you could be very focused on moving forward from something, leaving something behind in your past and just moving forward. It's time to go type of thing. You could be very focused on your career at the moment, and just wanting to overcome any sort of obstacles. It's about wanting to be successful and victorious with whatever's in your path, and actually just moving, like it's time to go. Okay, we have the Two of Wands of how you got here. So it could have to do with you feeling like you need to get out of your comfort zone and you've made that decision to go. This could actually be physical travel, because we have the Two of Wands being a card that it could be about travel. The Chariot is also could be about travel. So it could, and the World there as well. So it could have to do with actual travel in your life that you've planned, and that's what you're trying to do. Otherwise, it's just moving out of your comfort zone and moving in a different direction in general, moving forward in some way. We have the King of Wands here as well. This could have to do with a fire sign in your life, but it could also just have to do with, again, your drive about like your goals and your passions. Like you're this go-getter, you want to be, you're like a natural born leader, and you just want to kind of like focus on your passions and your desires and work on them. So that could also get you to this point where you're wanting to be successful. Like that's what that is about. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here. Again, has to do with success and money in some way, but this could also have to do with maybe needing to have some sort of self-love, and to nurture yourself in some sort of way, or to be able to kind of just get the daily tasks done as well. Maybe you've got a lot on your plate and you feel like you need to just one thing at a time. It's just like kind of chop wood, carry water type of thing. And then we have the King of Cups. So this is definitely something that's very close to your heart, and you might be either dealing with someone. So this is also could be an earth sign, this could be a water sign, so you've got pretty much all of them here, except for what, the air signs, so except for yourself. So with the King of Cups here, this, like I said, could be you, or it could be a person that you're dealing with that's very emotionally mature, emotionally stable, someone who has a lot of feelings for you, or you have a lot of feelings for them. Or if it's about a business, it's someone who is that's very close to your heart, something that you want to kind of care for, and you might want to be like a very kind leader in some way. So we have the King of Wands and the King of Cups. So maybe you're wanting to lead people in some way, or be a leader in some way, but you want to lead with passion and drive and motivation, but also you want to lead with kindness and compassion and caring for other people's well-being and that type of thing as well. So in your 3D world next week, Gemini, we have the Page of Pentacles. There could be some sort of good news that's coming into you next week. Otherwise, it's just maybe grounding yourself in some way in your 3D world. So you could be focused on stability and going down a new stable path. It is just also sometimes about finances as well, and needing finances to do something. So then we have the Eight of Swords in your emotions. So you could be overthinking something in your emotions, like over-analysis paralysis, or you're stuck in your own thoughts in some way. You could be feeling stuck or trapped with something in your life. But basically, whatever that thing is that you're thinking about is actually all internal, even though it's external in your, in your life right now, that's the way you see it, that it's external. It's actually just the way that you're thinking about this that is keeping you stuck, and you need to release that. So you could be feeling stuck in some way when it comes to your emotions or your love life in general, something to do with your creativeness, maybe even. And then we have the Devil here. So this is how your thoughts for next week. In your thoughts, you could be obsessing over something, or needing to kind of break free of some sort of like obsession in some way, or like addiction, or this also could be a card of codependency. So because we have the Claim Your Independence, we have the Empress in reverse, which could be you being a bit more needy than usual. And then we have the Devil, which is codependency. You might need to let go of someone in your life, or just create some space. You don't actually even have to let go of them. Just create some space between you and them for now, and claim back that independence. You'll know who I'm talking about. The first person who comes to your mind, that's who you need to create the space between. Doesn't mean that your friendship is over, your relationship is over, or you can't go back to this job or whatever. It just means that you just need some space. And then we have the World, and this is in your desires, in your passions, in your drive, all of those things, your purpose. So the World again could literally be about traveling in some way, or maybe wanting to move overseas or see the world in some way. But it is also about maybe that you feeling like some cycle is completed when it comes to your purpose or your passions or your desires, your goal or something. Something has now finished. And you can close that chapter now, and now you want also to move on to something that's very fulfilling, or you feel like your purpose or this goal is very fulfilling for you, and that it completes you in some way. So let's get some clarifiers. So the first thing I want to clarify is all three of these. So what is the Two of Cups, Ten of Swords, and Three of Cups? Yeah. Okay, so there's definitely going to be some sort of conflict or competition of some sort. So for a few of you, if that is a third party, it could be that you're competing against other people when it comes to some sort of romantic relationship. And maybe that's what you need to do, is that you need to claim your independence back because you're being a bit too needy. Sorry, I'm going to say it how it is, so or what the cards are saying, which is very strange for Gemini, because Gemini, I don't see Gemini as a needy sign at all. But we got to see what the cards will tell you the truth about what the cards are saying. So you could be like a little bit too needy. And I know that there is even a card in the Romance Angels. I'll see obviously what comes up, but it does also say that being more independent or loving yourself first makes you more romantically attractive. So like being independent and looking after yourself and nurturing yourself and, you know, focusing on your own goals and your own things will make you more attractive to someone else. So maybe that's what you need to do, that you need to turn that Empress in the upright to be able to, you know, be the winner of this competition or this argument or whatever it is, this conflict in some way. For others of you, this could be like an actual conflict that has to do with something like a conflict within yourself. Usually it's with other people with the Five of Wands, but it could be a conflict within yourself of something that you need to heal, maybe some sort of overindulgence in some way, like I said, or maybe you need to heal some sort of romantic partner, or maybe some sort of betrayal to do with the romantic partner that could have, or even with friendships. But there is healing coming in, but after this conflict or after this competition. So what is the Two of Wands? Okay, the Two of Wands is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is about things moving a lot quicker because you've made this decision. So in the upright, the Knight of Wands is very slow moving energy. You might be kind of moving fast now after this decision has been made. Okay, what is the decision to get out of your comfort zone? What is the Page of Pentacles here? So this is about maybe some sort of assistance, like actual financial assistance coming in for you. Some sort of good news about maybe some sort of balance in your life, like balancing out energies. You might be grounding yourself, and that's what's going to bring balance back into your life. And then what is this King of Wands? Finally, the King of Wands is the Queen of Pentacles. So this could have to do with like you wanting to put work into something that's going to get you to this point where you get to follow your dreams and your desires, that you can be a leader of some sort or just follow your passion, but you're needing to kind of put the work into doing that, like do the daily tasks to be able to get to this point. What is the Eight of Swords here? Okay, I don't know if I can put that down because she is naked, but it is the Star in reverse. You could be resisting some sort of healing in your life by being stuck, or like feeling very negative about something, and you need to basically focus on the positive again, because the negativity here is what's causing you to feel like you're stuck. It's literally your thoughts are the issue here, and I'm not trying to be, you know, harsh or anything, but that is what it is saying. I'm just going to pick that up and put that like that. Okay, so what is the Chariot here? Okay, so this is sudden change. It could be unexpected. You could feel like maybe the ground is shaking from underneath your feet, but whatever the sudden change is going to get you to a point where you're going to need to leave something behind and move forward. Whatever that is, it's you know, it's unexpected and it's very quick. It's like a snap of the fingers and it's basically done. I don't know why I can't get words, but that's what's happening. You might need to overcome some sort of obstacles when it comes to this unexpected change that's coming into your life and move forward in some way. What is this Devil? Oh, and also we have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck with that, so it could be something that hurts you that you quite literally need to move on from. What is the Devil here? Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. So this could have to do with some sort of passion or desire that you have, something you're very passionate about, maybe a new passionate beginning, or that you're very driven and excited for, but it's kind of like an unhealthy attraction maybe, or maybe attracted to a person, or even to like a path that is not meant to be for you, but it's just very enticing. What is the Queen of Pentacles here? Queen of Pentacles is the Four of Wands. This is about maybe your house in general, maybe putting work into your own home, or otherwise putting work into your relationship, or just with your stability in general, trying to build the foundations, and you needing to do the daily tasks again to be able to build the foundations of where you're trying to go. Okay, what is the World here? We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this could have to do with destiny in some way, that you're meant to end this cycle, because the wheel is actually turning in your favor, or the wheel is turning in your favor after this cycle has ended, and you're going to get to a place where you're going to be in a much more fulfilled place, or feeling complete in some way. And like I said, it could be destiny that you actually need to travel somewhere. With the Wheel of Fortune, it could also be with that, also about having luck in some way when it comes to do with that too. So what is the King of Cups here? So the King of Cups is this Page of Pentacles, so which is the same that's underneath here. So maybe there is you needing to ground yourself to become more emotionally stable, because this is your outcome. So you will get to the point where, you know, this, like I said, this reversed Empress is kind of a bit like emotionally overwhelmed, or like needy, or, you know, just like their emotions are not well at the moment, or it could also even be materialistic, like I said. So at the end of next week, you will get to the point where you are more balanced within your emotions, you're a bit more kind of emotionally mature and stable again, and this will happen by you grounding yourself, and by putting in the work into yourself as well, to maybe get over some sort of pain that's happening. So let's see, what is the advice for Gemini? Okay, so the first one, we have the Six of Swords, we have the Five of Cups, we have the Lovers, and the Mother of Pentacles. So what this is saying is that you are going to be moving from rough seas to calmer waters, but the only way to do that, to move through this or past this difficult time, is to go through it right now, go through the rough seas, and decide that you do want to get past this, that you do want to move on, whether that's moving on with whatever the current circumstances are and resolving the issues, or whether that is moving on without bringing those people or those projects or those things with you to the next stage. Whatever it is, you need to move on in some way, and the only way to do that is to go through it. So you will need to kind of focus on moving to a calmer place, and we have the Five of Cups here as well. So this is about you feeling very upset maybe, and very kind of negative in some way. This is about like not being able to release the past. So you might need to release something from the past to be able to move on and to look at things more positively with the Five of Cups there. We do also have the Lovers here. So the Lovers is about you making decisions, any big decisions, make them from your heart. It could also be an actual like energy of love in itself, maybe like rely on the people that you love, but obviously with the Claim Your Independence, maybe there's some way that you need to separate yourself first and then go in and kind of work on that relationship, or something along those lines. And then we have the Mother of Pentacles. So the Mother of Pentacles is about you nurturing yourself. It's about you giving yourself a lot of self-love, about doing that the daily tasks and stuff. That's literally the third Queen of Pentacles that you've had. So you have the Queen of Pentacles there and here. So that's huge next week, is that you need to make sure that you're giving yourself a lot of self-love and doing the daily tasks that you need to. Okay, and then let's see, what is your romance like for next week, Gemini? So we have passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Maybe that's what the Ace of Wands and the Devil is, that there's a lot of passion between you and someone else. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck, we have codependency as well. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And the Devil is also about addictions. So you might be addicted to your person. in a sexual way or not even, but just addicted to your person in general, and you need to claim that independence. Just create some space. It's not saying you need to leave them, just create some space between you and your person just for a little bit. Okay, so that is everything that I have for you this week, Gemini. I hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.